Hello everybody, Trekkie here with another episode of Trekkie Plays Minecraft. This is episode 11 and today we are going to descend into the depths of madness and fight the mighty dragon. Or so I've been told. And we are here in our nether... No, this ain't the nether fortress, this is the stronghold. And before we go plundering the depths, let's look at our equipment. We got a whole bunch of arrows. This should be more than plenty. We got some ender pearls. This actually took me forever to get. They just were being very, very stingy. That's why the video was delayed. I was going to make it 2 days ago, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't have any ender pearls. So we got to sell some armor. Yeah, it's taking a little bit of beating. I've been using it, but who cares? I can always make more. Thorns, I'm not exactly sure if thorns is a percentage of their damage or a set amount of damage returned. I can't be sure. But we got our Dragon's Bane, Power 5, Flame 1. I don't think the Ender Dragon is excuse me, goddamn. I don't think the Ender Dragon is affected by Flame. But either way, Power 5, and you're not going to use it for other things. We got our Sharpness 3 sword, which ain't really that great. We got a piston and a lever for getting the dragon egg. I don't know if you still require that anymore. I can't be sure, but whatever. We're bringing it anyway. We got some blocks. We got food. I stashed my fortune pick in the chest. And one more thing I want to get. I want to get our exact location. Looks like we are facing west. That's important to know. Because I would like to build a tunnel to this spot using Railcraft, so we can zip back and forth as needed. So we are at X. We are at negative 715. We are at Y. 38. I'm just writing it down. Forgive me. We are at Z. Or Z. 397. That'll do. Alright, let's rock it. Let's get right on in it. I wasn't sure how many ender eyes I needed still. You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. I hate those things. They're so annoying. Maybe they're spawning around here? I don't know. They don't stop. I mean, I think I've lit up this room pretty good. Put a torch there. I don't know. They're just a constant nuisance. Okay, let's have a... You know, I don't like that lava underneath. I just don't. I always have this paranoia where I'm going to fall into the lava. So we're just going to... And there's another goddamn thing. It can be too dark over here. Maybe they don't require a light level. I don't know. Who cares? So, we have 2 in there. And that means we need 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, let's combine it. Make our ender eyes. Or Eye of Ender, sorry, if I'm not being politically correct. Let's get the far end first. Let's stand over in our thing, and let's activate this son of a bitch. Dun. Are we having a see-through here? Maybe it's just my texture pack. It is. Oh, well, I guess we're going in. We're going to fight the dragon. Where are we? We are in a platform in the middle of the air. That is already puts us at a disadvantage. And there, no, do not want to fall. Yeah. Let's get over there. If we're above this end stone, at least that'd be great. That'd be the best. That would be the best. Alright. No! Okay. I need to get to solid ground. Well, I'm on solid ground, but I'd like to get to more solid ground. Ground that's even solider. Don't look at the ender people. They get angry. Alright. Uh-oh. People are already angry. Oh, here comes the anger. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get on one of these big suckers. This is why I bring myself blocks so I can pillar up. Hopefully I got enough. It's trying to knock me off, but it ain't gonna work. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, not close enough. I'm a terrible shot with the bow. Alright. That was not nearly enough. That was almost there. Let's go just a pidge up more. Kaboom! Alright. Yeah, stay away. I'm trying to shoot your little healy things, and I'm failing miserably at it. Thank God I have a lot of arrows. I need like 50,000 arrows just to shoot these dang things. Alright, let's... Boom. Not enough by a long shot. Not enough. Probably sail right over you. Watch. Yeah. Okay. Okay, when I'm done shooting all these suckers, and I'll come back and re-record, because there's no point in me wasting all your time. So I'll be back when all these are done, and I'm like at least halfway or so through the dragon fight, because it's a long fight otherwise. And so we're back. Right back. And she's at halfway. It took me quite a while to get them. They're just at annoying heights. It'd be funny if I actually hit it. Yeah. What you can't see is there was actually Enderman. There's actually Enderman chasing her around. I don't know if she hit him or what the hell the deal with that is, but they're very angry with the Ender Dragon. Yeah, you can see it. Look at the warper. What, you can't see it. Oh, no, I don't want to look. Wherever the dragon flies, the Endermen are going. See, they're going after the dragon. That's hilarious. Oh shit! All right, come over here, you little shit. At least they were. They're very angry with their. Yeah, the dragon hits them. I didn't know that happened. Now they're all angry. Look at. That's hilarious. I've never seen that happen before. It must be a new thing. But she's hitting the Enderman and they're chasing her around. That's funny. That's about as much excitement as you're going to get from this fight, I think. Alright, where is she? Oh. Ah. If I weren't such a bad aim with a bow, you'd be down. Yeah, well. I'll just come and attack already. Quit fucking around. Come on. I'm waiting. Either me or the Ender people are going to get you. They're very angry. Alright, we got your number. Come on. She's banging her head. She must be listening to something on her iPod. I need to lead. I learned to lead. Thank God I got a lot of arrows though. Come on. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh. I'm fucking around. Come on. One more good hit should take it. I'm gonna make sure I'm over here by my. Wow. Let me make sure I'm over here by my. Yeah, Ender people, their mouths are open like, oh my God, this is blasphemy. They're very excited, or angry, or both. Excited and angry. Again, this one's shaking. This one's just like, dear God, the humanity. And now the Ender Dragon just, it goes out of sight, and then it, I'm trying to look up so I don't look at the Ender people. Come on, bitch. Quit your playing around and get over here. Alright, yeah, that's what we want. That's where we want you. It's right over here by our thing. Rain the XPs upon me! Now all the Endermen, they're all angry. They're like pissed off. I think it's hilarious that she knocks them around. I don't think that used to happen, but now it is. Look at all this experience. I could get... Of course, it's all the way up in the air. I don't want to go into the thing yet. Ding, 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 ding. I feel like I got gypped on the experience. I feel like I got gypped on the experience here. Let's cover this up. Well, there's more experience on the ground, apparently. I'm being very clumsy today. I don't know what's the deal with me. Get up there, damn it. Come on, Trekkie, get your shit together. Don't go into the thing. We gotta get the egg. I mean, not like I couldn't come back. These people are just absolutely... What the... It's like a flying saucer. What is that? Is it on the map? I don't know. Hold it. Please don't fall into the thing. Please don't fall into the thing. Please don't fall into the thing. Okay, thank God. Alright. Okay, let's do this. And we got ourselves a dragon egg. Mission accomplished. And now the end is open for us to... make ender farms. And that's obviously a big goal for pretty much everybody in the end, because what else do you need the end for? Enderman? I mean, come on. Oh, quit your whining. Shut up. Shut up. All of you, be quiet. No. Don't make me get the newspaper. But I don't know what that is off in the distance. I can't even make it out. It's like some weirdness. We're going to have to explore that. Now, one thing you definitely want when making an Enderman farm is lots of obsidian to make a good walkway. I mean, you could use cobble, I guess, too, but obsidian's fancy and it fits the end. Everything of ours has to be pretty. Shut up. No. That's bad. I'll look at you. Yeah, I'm looking at Richard now. What you gonna do about it? Crazy motherfucker. Yeah? What do you got? Huh? I'll make you go away. Man, they're going crazy. So how much arrows? I did use quite a bit of arrows. I don't know. Let's... And what I'm going to do to get this obsidian, I'm going to use these obsidian pillars. And you might think, well, damn, that's a lot. That's going to take forever. Not if you use a trick. But first, let's get back to base. Boom. And you have beaten Minecraft, yada yada, blam bam, all that good stuff. And I'm back at home. We got our treasured egg. Now, I think if you put it in the world, it'll crash. I'm not going to mess with that. Not until I back up the file. At least. And we'll worry about that for next episode. Oh, and by the way, I've been filling up the soul shards. I got 75 wither skeleton kills, and no, I didn't kill actual 75. What I used was this vile sword made with iron in the soul forge. And Soul Stealer 4 will allow you to get 5 kills per actual, kill of an enemy. So I kill one Enderman, I'll get 5 Enderman kills on my soul shard. So I didn't actually kill 75, but found a great place in the Nether, great Nether fortress that's above a whole massive lake of lava, not much land around, so really all that really spawns is the wither skeletons. And of course I found a bunch of blaze spawners, and been getting that as well. So before, well, actually I could put this on. I'll worry about doing this shit later. Where is my wand of equal trade? I think you see where I'm going with this. Easy way. Very easy way to get obsidian. Probably the best way, because mining obsidian takes forever. Let's take something we don't really need a lot of. Let's get this dirt. and I'll meet you back in the end. I'm back here in the end. The glorious post-dragon end. I've liberated the Ender peoples. They are just wandering around like random idiots. But that's okay. We don't have to care about them. Now, you know, I gotta think of where my train of thought is here. You know, obsidian's a cool device. It's pretty well resistant to explosions. Can make a nice building material. But the most difficult thing about it, there's nothing again. What is that? What is that? There's another thing out there. That's weird. It's like a flying saucer. I can't even begin to tell you. Anyways, the hardest thing about obsidian really is mining it. It takes forever, even with a good pick. I mean, this is an efficiency 4 diamond pick. About as good as you're going to get in any vanilla game, and I mean, maybe even with a lot of mods. I mean, see, that took me a while. It would take me ages to get even one of these pillars. So what we're going to do is we got ourselves a whole bunch of dirt. I really should have cleared more inventory. Let's get rid of some crap. Don't need all these arrows anymore. And I know I'm just tossing away arrows. I could get a ton more. Okay, we got that skeleton spawn. That's not even an issue. Ender pearls could get plenty more. Get more blaze powder. No big deal. So we've set our one of equal trade to dirt. And what it does is it exchanges whatever you click on for whatever you have selected. And whatever your inventory will get exchanged. That's why it's called a wand of equivalent exchange. So if I right click. Ooh. And we got obsidian 52 in the blink of an eye. Let's do it again. Nice. Now you're going to have to do some dirt removal. But this is much quicker way to do it. It'd probably be a lot quicker if I had a good shovel with like efficiency on it and not this. But it's what I got when I enchanted. We'll just do it again. Even more. Beautiful, right? It's a work of art. It's a work of art. And we could use this obsidian to build our bridge over to our eventual Enderman farm, which won't be built this episode, but it will be built relatively soon, within the next couple episodes. Since I have the skeleton spawner, I'm not really as dependent on it for experience, but a stock Enderman spawner is infinitely more. It's still better experience than even a uber skeleton spawner like what we have created at our base. And then we'd use this again. I just love that. Look at all that obsidian. We haven't even been doing this very long. I've been here bullshitting for like, what, a couple minutes at tops? And we could get our dirt back. So you thought... I mean, a lot of people, they don't really use the one of equal trade. I think a lot of people kind of brush it off as a useless tool. But it's actually quite useful. The more and more I use it, the more I find there's tons of other uses for it as well. Aside from just instantly redecorating walls with a different kind of block, which is also very useful. I just love that so much. Nothing to not love about that. I'm just gonna do this. Dig down. End up with the ugly dirt pillar, but that's cool. I love it. And the one of equal trade is not difficult to make at all either. It's just mostly it's just the research to get to it. Stupid enemy, get out of the way. Get out of the way. This is my place now. I own it. This belongs to Trekkie. So much fun. Just walk around it now. Bling. Oh yeah, I just love it. It's fun. Considering that obsidian usually is a pain in the ass. And we got all kind of obsidian. Let's see if we can go over here. This guy isn't after me, is he? He's not. He's just angry. Angry at the world. I mean, who knows? Maybe his Ender Girl left him. I thought I saw it over here. I know it was in this general direction. I don't know. Who cares? Let's get rid of this dirt bridge over here and exchange it with Obby. And I went the completely wrong way. I went the completely wrong way. Doom, 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 doom. What we need is Obby. Shift, right click. Isn't that beautiful? Come on now. It's weird it's not doing these two. Okay. And there. Let's put some torches. Safety rails. Because I don't fancy falling into the... Oh, that ain't good. Now I gotta be extra careful. Don't be angry, Mr. Ender people. Okay. We ain't gonna build the bridge today. I know I'm just kind of screwing around, but getting into a new dimension is always like playing a new game, you know? It's new stuff to play with. Oh, quit your belly aching on me, swear to God. I'll build a more fancy casing for our portal at a later date, but let's get back to the normal world. Oh, right, escape. Duh. Ooh, it's nighttime. I will be right back in a minute. Hold on a second. And we're back. I apologize for that. Now, I know we spent a good bit of time in the end, but the end is kind of like a crossing point for a lot of games. Once you get the Ender Dragon down, you know you have several things you can do. For one, in vanilla, it would mean the ability to build the best experience system that's possible in the vanilla game, and even in a lot of, even with mods, the Enderman farms are just some of the best. And of course, we'll use soul shards to capture a lot of Endermen as we kill them. But one thing I wanted to do in this episode is I want to visit Mystcraft again. And now Mystcraft's kind of an odd egg between people. And some people, they complain that, you know, you make a book, you get all kind of negative effects. Well, you could actually avoid negative effects by writing the books yourself. The whole thing behind Mystcraft, it's based on a book series. I'm not familiar with author, and I've never read the books, but what I do understand is about people who could write books and travel into these books and something to that nature. So basically, the whole thing in Mystcraft isn't making random books; it's writing your own books. And if you write them correctly, you'll have little to no negative effects. So let's look through our biomes. I mean, and pretty awesomely, it actually includes the ExtraBiomesXL biomes, like the Autumn Woods. And maybe you just want a flat world. Maybe you want a... I don't know if we have plains. Hell biome. I don't know if that'd be cool if it included nether fortresses. Mushroom islands. For those who are having trouble finding mushroom biomes. And basically, you're going to want stuff in your thing like, you know, if you have, it has to make sense. So if you put single biome as a biome controller, you don't want to put multiple biomes because that clashes. So that's going to give you negative effects, because if it's a single biome, how are you going to have multiple? So you want to think logically, and it's going to have, and of course you're going to have the basics. You have to have, you know, lighting. You're going to have a sky color and a fog. Terrain feature. I think these are actually extras, but it doesn't hurt to have them. Standard terrain. Do you want it to be flat? Do you want it to be a cave world? You know, you gotta consider these things, and of course, it has to have a sense of time. And I like to have no time, but I don't think I unlocked that yet. Nope, sure didn't unlock no time. So I'd probably just put normal time. And as you go through them, sometimes you'll unlock more and more, and then you could really write some good books. Accelerated. Accelerated, I believe, is a pure negative effect. If you put that in your book, you're guaranteed to have bad things going on. And accelerated basically it helps. It's good for crop growing and whatnot, but you know, obviously, it's considered being greedy. Same with dense ores and whatnot. So let's write ourselves a. Do we have a plains? That would be so. That'd just be great. Plant, birch, forest, desert biome, stream, jungle biome. A meadow biome. Let's do that, and let's do single biome. What's our lighting? We want it to be bright. We don't want no darkness. Now, brightness only affects how you perceive the world. There will still be dark areas, it's just that you won't see them. Like if you go underground in a cave, in a normal world, it'll be dark. Well, it'll still be that way in that world, it's just that it won't actually be dark for you to see in, if that makes any sense. If you check your F3, the light level will still be very low, it's just that it'll appear very bright. And a mine on the sky. So let's... what kind of colors do we have? Do I have a green sky? No. White fog, white sky. Let's have a white sky with a black fog. I don't know, let's make it funky, right? Wooden tendrils, ravines, huge trees, glowstone crystals. Let's have glowstone crystals. Can always use glowstone, right? Caves. I don't want no caves. Ravines, wooden tendrils. Wooden tendrils are nice. Terrain generation. Let's make it a flat world. And of course you could do standard, you could do cave world, which is caves and worlds are pretty awesome. The whole world is like under the cave. Slow time, normal time, fast time, eternal night. Let's make it a day forever. Normal weather, no weather. I don't want no bad weather. And for this, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. So we wrote our book. It's a pretty standard book, nothing special. Anything that you don't fill in, it might give in random extras on its own. Until you have everything discovered, sometimes you're inevitably. And you always want to have a linking book. Always have a linking book. Otherwise, you're stuck. You're screwed. See, this is Overworld. I think if you make a linking book in the world that you're in, it'll still link to that world. So linking book, I think, links to whatever world you're in when you make it. Now, I may be wrong on that. I may be wrong. Don't quote me. But it's still good to make one before you go. So always ask. Let's go exploring. Age 26. I've done quite a bit of these. Hopefully we won't have no negative effects. The sun, because it's always day. It's creating the world around us. Ooh, we've written ourselves into another dimension. And there's our white sky with our black fog. And it's raining cows in this world. That's always good to know. Let's see. It's just meadows. Very pretty. There's creepers under there. Because even though it may not appear dark, there's actually shadows there. There's a great wood tree. It looks really weird with the white sky, doesn't it? Glowstone crystals. A lot easier to gather here than in the nether. As you can see, it's completely bright under here. But if I were to check my light level, it's actually just at 1. Yeah, 1 and 2. It's actually very dark here. So, thing to consider, the darkness is still there. It's just that you don't see it. It appears bright. See, the big wooden tendrils, lots of wood if you need wood. And of course, there's structures generated. It's flat world, so that means structures are going to spawn at a accelerated rate. Or should I say an extra rate, because there's a lot of flat ground. Good place to find random structures with trees inside them. That's not supposed to be that way. That's just a... And of course these little mounds that have the spawners in them, that's where I got a majority of my skeleton spawners. Now with your linking book, you don't have to be where you spawn in. Hello in there, you devilish creatures. I think this is part of ExtraBiomesXL, these dunes. Can't be sure, but yeah. And we are at 64. Let's get out and see if there was anything extra added to our book. Where was our starting point? It'd be nice to be there. It was all the way over here. So we're at a normal height. That means it didn't actually make a creative world. Chances are if you started at height 128, it's a cave world, which is what happened in my other world, and I just didn't realize it. Then I dug down and I fell into this massive cave system. So you'll have this over bit, but it'll be this like huge cavernous area. It's kind of like the Nether, if you want to think of it like that. Here it is. Here we are. You can always find a square on the map. Where is it? Oh, I'm right next to this tendril. I'll walk right around it. Well, that was kind of goofy, wasn't it? But here we go. Overworld. Let's get out of here. And I know I got 71 levels on me. I'm gonna chant soon. Don't worry. And here's our book over here. We could right-click it. No weather. Single biome. Bright. White sky. Black fog. Glowstone crystals. So nothing bad. Nothing extra was added. If anything's extra is added to these books, chances are there's some kind of debilitating thing in your world. It's referred to as instability. But since we wrote the book pretty well, there's no instability. So yeah, Mystcraft is still perfectly usable. In fact, I think it's more usable than it used to be. So let's plop this in here. We could rename it. And name it Flat World. Good way to categorize your worlds. And there's other things you could do with these books. You could create links to places like the Nether, and so you could warp right to your book instead of using portals, which is very useful because lining up portals could be a pretty big pain. So we got Flat World, and I've already got a couple ones. This is my wooden paradise, which has lots of wood, which where I collect lima wood. I don't actually want to leave this. And this one is my glowing mushroom, which is also a flat world, but it has mushroom biomes and such. And mushroom was added actually extra. I'm not sure if there's any negative effects, but I've not seen it. So sometimes you're lucky, and everything else is basically what I chose. So that's Mystcraft in a nutshell, how to write books and how to try to avoid instability, if anybody was wondering. Sleep once again. Day always goes by in this world, it seems. Now looking forward, we're going to be spending more time in our village. We got a lot to build. I've been kind of neglecting. We have to finish that tower. That kind of looks ridiculous. And of course we're going to be doing more Thaumcraft research, getting more of those things going. We're going to be playing with Ars Magica. In fact, next episode I think we're going to delve into Ars Magica. Learn how to cast some spells. And, you know, other such things of that nature. Ars Magica has a lot of cool things. Not just spells, but there's some devices as well that you could use in your world that are pretty cool. Maybe we'll go exploring the Twilight Forest. We haven't even really went there at all yet. I know in the new version of Twilight Forest, which is this one, well, it might be 1.4.7 now, you could actually get saplings from there and grow the amazing Twilight Forest trees in the regular world. I mean, that would be great. Have a couple around our village for flavor. That'd be nice. Looks like we're looking outside of a bunker. The nukes aren't dropping. The nukes aren't dropping. Sorry, I get sidetracked. So I really don't need this book, but I thought it would be nice to explore. Let's enchant one thing before we go. Let's enchant a new shovel, because this enchant shovel kind of sucks. Ooh, I need more diamonds. I got very little diamonds. Maybe we'll get something good to send off the episode. Oh, broke my legs. But that's okay. As long as I can enchant. Click. What do we get when we get? Ah, now that's what we needed. I'll throw you in my chest because you're still a perfectly good shovel. Perfectly good shovel. What's this over here? Oh, that's my fortune pick. We're done with that bit of the end, so we could carry that again. And I'm just going to toss this book somewhere and destroy it. Sorry, book, you're good. And the meadow's nice. It's nice and green. Now, if you were so inclined, you could create yourself a very nice world to live in. The cave systems, the cave worlds are pretty neat. I imagine you could build a really cool base and whole Let's Play series in one of them. Of course, being cave world, you know, it's going to be naturally dark and mobs are going to spawn everywhere, so that's constantly going to be an issue. We're going to have lots of lights. Nothing in here. Nothing to be in a research at this moment, so I think I'm going to kick off this, you know, let this episode end at that point. We fought the dragon, got our end cleared up, we got the dragon egg, our prize trophy. Not as much of a prize trophy as fighting the wither and getting a beacon, that's for sure. But maybe hopefully eventually they'll make the egg useful for something other than just, you know, a trophy. I mean, I like dragons and everything, that's cool, but it'd be nice to have a use for it, and more use for the end. I'd rather go to the end than the nether. The nether's just terrible, and they added quartz to the nether, so you have to go in there and get them if you want to use light sensor and the really awesome quartz blocks. You know, why couldn't you just put that stuff in the overworld, give us something more to look forward to here, or even in the end? And maybe make something more of the end, so it's more of a reason to go there than just to make Enderman farms. It's the only real reason to go there. I guess Ender blocks or the end stones. But yeah, we're gonna end this episode here. Like I said, we fought the dragon. We're ready to move forward in that point. We explored none of the Mystcraft. I didn't really have much planned for this episode other than just to fight the dragon. But moving forward, we're definitely going to explore more of the mods. Ars Magica. I mean, I'm still level 0. I have not touched it at all. And I see mages and stuff everywhere. So we're definitely going to want to get into that. But I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I enjoyed it. I just like playing. I like making the videos. Even if I don't really have anything super planned, like last episode we did the skeleton spawner system. But anyways, I will see you all later, and I hope you all had a good time, and take care of yourselves.